On the first day of kayaking, I think I probably covered 24 kilometers, having slept 3 hours. On the second day, we did 32 kilometers, having slept at about 6 hours. And on the third day, again, I think I'd slept about 5 hours and we did 24 kilometers again. So by the time we reached Harihareshwar, which was another 25 kilometers further, I think I'd slept about 20 hours in over 4 days. So by the time we reached the MTBC place there, I was aching bad. Kayaking down to Harihareshwar, we did the oft-common mistake of overshooting our target. So we left Harihareshwar at least 2 or 3 kilometers behind, crossed a channel and a sandbar to get to this really picturesque beach called Velas. But along the way we met we were intercepted by cops, and that made for a fun story because my mom was panicking and she was telling everybody on the boat to just show them the papers. And I had already had a couple of trysts with the police, so I was a little calmer. So I had the GoPro on and I was filming the whole thing. And it was rather funny because it started off on their port side, and they were asking us for the papers and what we were doing here. And so I kayaked right around with the GoPro on to get to the other side to get a good view. And the same cop that was inspecting our papers on the port side came over to the starboard side and then is taking a photo of me. So that was pretty hilarious. The other thing that you have to consider on the water is the sun and the dehydration, because they sap the energy out of you. So even if you try to leave early in the morning, say even 7:30, by about 8:39 the sun would be out and I'd see glare for miles, and it would totally bake you alive. But what all of this did was the constant wet and the constant heat and the dehydration was that by the time I reached Harihareshwar, I'd got a full-blown cold. And it was one of those colds that just would take its own time and would really take its toll on you. So we decided to break for a day, and I popped a pill and I was out. I was gone for like a whole day. Having now reached Velas Beach, we'd now covered 115 kilometers in the first 4 days of kayaking. And apart from the full-on cold, we felt pretty good about ourselves.